everyone.
Hi.
I don't know if I'll sit. Can I just stand? My name is Natasha. It's always lovely to be back. Poetry is part of what I live for, part of who I am. And so it's always a pleasure to share with you a part of me. I have a couple of pieces. One is titled B, and it's an old piece, but it will be dedicated to you, especially as we close one year and get into another year. The other one is titled Beyond Recognition, and it is on the very real issue of domestic violence that we maybe hear of, maybe see, and that needs to be addressed. And the other piece is a love poem called Gravity. I hope you enjoy them. B. Someone once told me, embrace the moment, make it your own. Let yourself dance to the tune, let yourself be. Besides, what have you got to lose? Well, everything if you should so choose, but really the music only plays once, so don't let me down, just live. I believed in second chances, in enlightenment, in the magic of new places, and knowing that finding true friends would mean getting looked at in the eye, not just mere passing glances. I've learned that life is better lived when love is our religion, hope our constant rhythm. Faith, the very light that carries us over every mount, under every tunnel, to the side, past every pothole in this road, to freedom, to greatness, to whatever the future holds. I found that this journey is best traveled when we let the unknowns be and just be who we are, champions in the making. For in every storm, there is a calming, and each closed door has an opening. Wisdom once told me, do not be blind. Betrayal you will find in the most unexpected places, but you're no angel too, so stay humble. Don't lose sight of the better you, and when night falls, fix your gaze on brighter moons. Stand firm in the ground beneath your feet. I believed in rising up, in spreading my wings, and knowing that every season will send someone or something to catch you. I've learned that falling is new beginning, and dying inside, that's a choice. To turn off the music and lose yourself in holding on to winds you cannot catch. So I choose to be me. Slap, slap, slap. She staggers back, and the wall catches her weak frame. At least it helps her glide down, parallel to the tears rolling down her cheeks. He storms back into the master bedroom, that room which once knew affection, now a place that holds the stench of rejection. 5 minutes, he's back. He'd gone to get the leather belt. I'll teach you your lesson today, woman. Screams and wails and shrill silence follows. Hollow is the best description of that sensation I feel watching her gasp for air. Really, she's gasping for emancipation. Asking the sun to shine long enough to call her out in resurrection. What she didn't tell me was that she buried herself a long while ago when she realized the man she fell in love with was gone. Lately, every time his flesh walks in, she sees his soul leave. Lately, he's only reached out his hand to point or punch. Lately, he's painted her skin crimson. The blood of her bruises doesn't remind him that his offspring was made from that very stuff. Cut open just to birth him. Doesn't remind him of the vows, oh, the blood of her bruises. Lately, he's made a rainbow of her skin. Red, blue, and purple, he's painted and painted and painted. Twice a day, 20 times a week, like a medical prescription, he paints. Only this time, every dose is meant to worsen her condition, to make her speak less, walk with a silent step, bow her eyes in public so other men won't see the diamonds there, stoop her shoulders lower so she is closer to the ground because that's where she belongs, he says. Twice a day, 20 times a week, like a medical prescription, only this time she's numb. New strikes upon unhealed scars. Her back has grown all too familiar to that needle-like itch. See, it's not so much the physical pain as it is the stains he engraves religiously, like graphic revelation of the demons that hid beneath the wedding ring. I am protective because I love you, he whispers at the end of every session. See, in the deep of night, the man she married sometimes returns, but briefly, just to reach her gold mines. After all, she granted him a lifetime of looting. After all, she has no breath left to question, so she spreads her world open as if to say, come, take it all, take the last of my precious stones and take my life with you. Tattooed to her heart is extreme resentment for a lover who uncovered pain from which she seems unable to heal. Where he spends his days, she has grown cold to caring. All she knows is the man she once married is gone. And nighttime doesn't count. Besides, it's dark, and she doesn't even remember what his face looks like. His eyes seem constantly blurred. His mouth, pressed against hers, feels peculiar these days. His ears as good as deaf. The in-between anger and insecurities have shielded him far beyond recognition. I guess this is her ever after. Till you swept me under your wing. Locked my feet so that I wouldn't flee. You captured this part of me before I knew it existed. I hate how clearly you see through me. This is a battle some of us never win, so I guess I'll accept it. You are my pull towards the core. You are the center of my earth. You are my home. I didn't quite understand gravity till you drugged me. I turned blue with every intake of you. Too strong, this ecstasy. I try to crawl out of these chains. But there's nothing quite like this high. I keep letting you back in for more, and you keep pulling me back to the floor. You are my pull towards the core. You are the center of my earth. You are my home. With you, nothing's the same. Clouds turned gold from gray, silky raindrops on my cheek from hailstorms. Night turned to day and said, have your way. I didn't quite understand gravity till you unmasked me. Unveiled the music of my skin, the dent on my chin, the scars on my knees. You loved the worst out of me. Painted white walls inside me, I learned to be loved again. I started to feel again. I feel tingles in my toes when I let it be. Frail in the moment, but at least you are here with me. I feel like my eyes see new things now. Bright stars lighting the road ahead now. I could fall free for all I care now. I know you will catch me. Like a waterfall, I reached the edge. Fell flat for you when I thought it was the end. Fell flat for you when I'd given up on fairy tales. Fell flat for you when the walls I'd built to keep you out came crumbling down. I didn't quite understand gravity till you renamed me. What I used to be became history when you laid your hands on me. Now I am bird, caged in, swinging back and forth in the same place. But here is where I've always wanted to be. I can think of no better place to stand than on this rock that knows my feet. My tears will fall on healing ground. My head rest on fresh flower bed. My mind forget the blows and groans of loneliness. Even if this be the last of us, even if the odds fight us, none of it matters. My last breath will whisper, you are my pull towards the core, my center of the earth, my home. Thank you.